Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's me, Will. Today we are playing Criminal Case Chapter 3 in the additional investigation of Case 41, the Rorschach Reaper. So yeah, let's not waste any time and get into this. Hello? Yeah, we already know. They hanged up, Will. What are we going to do? We can't figure out who the Rorschach Reaper is if we can't interrogate our suspects. What if that maniac sees us talking to someone and decides to kill them? We can't risk that. Yes, you're right. I got to stay calm. Deep breaths. That's the trick. Breathe. It's no use. What must we do, Will? You're the smart one. You need to figure it out. Jones, I'm not that smart. Go back to the prom ball. Look at things from a new angle. Right, great plan. Let's go. Officer Ramirez reporting for duty, Major Will. I kept an eye on the scene, and nobody has been allowed to step outside. Good. Now, Will, where should we look? We don't have much time. Did you find anything, Will? We had to be quick. We had to keep the Reaper from striking again. Take everything. A dirty plate. Great. Let's try to collect something from it. Hey, no, you're right. It could be another message from the Reaper. Do you think you can decipher it, Will? And there's that locked box. Maybe it's another bomb. We have to open it. We have to stay calm, Will. We have to stay calm. Jones, you need to stay calm. So did you manage to collect anything from that plate, Will? Does it have poison on it? Did the Rorschach Reaper? What do you mean they're just bits of brownies? But then what's those green things in it? Surely it's poison. Hey, hello, Major Will. What you doing with my brownies? They're magic, you know. They'll make you fly. Riley Davis, what are you doing? Never mind. Be on your way. We can't really talk to anyone at this moment. Whoa, you need to relax, dude. Why are people always so stressed out? You remind me of Kathy. Tiny Kathy, that's in electronic studies. Weird girl, that one. Always reading books without pictures in them. Stuff like hypnotism for schmucks. Read. Holy cow, this guy is... That's great, Riley. We're much wiser now. We know Kathy studies electronics and hypnotism. Now, goodbye. What was written on that piece of paper, Will? What did the Reaper write to us? To-do list for Grace's birthday surprise. Wait, what? Major Will, oh great, you found my list. Grace's birthday is coming up and I'm so afraid of messing it up again. Luke, of course, you're a teacher. You were there during the ball. Unfortunately, we can't talk to you right now. I understand, you're very busy. It's chaos over here too. Donna Walker is trying to reassure the students' parents all while being stuck here. Did you know I first met her when we were both students? She majored in electronic studies, but then completely changed career paths. Yes, very interesting, but honestly, this university holds so many bad memories for her. I wonder why she doesn't resign. I heard she was beginning to look into alternative ways to relax, that she was trying to hypnotism. I don't know if it works, but she seemed enthusiastic about it. Thank you, Lou. That was very useful, but now we must go. Come on, Will. Let's get away from this blabbermouth. My goodness sake, dude. I'm trying to get this thing done. I haven't... an online exam I should be doing. Ironically, it's info security, which is exactly the thing I'm trying to do here. An info security class. Okay, anyways. You got the box open, eek. A piranha. It's spring break all over again. Oh, hello, Major Will. I see you found Brutus. He's my +1 for the ball. Poor Brutus has not been enjoying the buffet. You don't know what happened to have a dead mouse on you, do you? No, we don't, but you can go to Disney World. Now, you look awfully nervous, Officer Jones. Mind you, Tess did mention you had serious mood swings. Hey, wait, you know Tess. Of course, I met her during an evening class in electronic studies. Brutus's tank keeps breaking down. I had to learn how to fix it myself. She's a fascinating woman, isn't she? I actually wanted to invite her to the ball, but I chickened out at the last minute. But Brutus is a lovely date. Yes, you can tell he's got a biting repertoire. Anyway, we really got to dash, Major Will, don't we? Gosh darn it, I really hope that Rorschach Reaper didn't see us talking to all those people. They weren't suspects, but I doubt a psychomaniac would care about the distinction. At least her unwittingly told us about our actual suspects. Will, you're right, but we still don't have enough. The dean's office, you say? You think we can get a global look at the school from here? It's true that when we first came here following Kathy's advice, we should take another look at it with a fresh eye. Great thinking, Will. What did you find, Will? Oh, I know what this is. It's an anti-cell phone device. Normally it just stops the wave thingies coming off the phone so they don't work anymore. But this one seems more advanced, and of course it's locked. What's that sound? It's coming from under the desk. Gun out already, Will. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. I'm not armed. I did nothing wrong. Caroline, what are you doing here, and what are you clutching in your hands? I just found this on the desk, and then I heard you come in, and I got scared. Hand those pieces over, Caroline, and go back to the gymnasium with the others. Tell no one you spoke with us. What in the devil was Caroline doing here? Do you think she could have been trying to frame Donna by planting whatever this is on her desk? You're right, the best way to figure this out is by putting those pieces back together. Let's not forget about the anti-cell phone device either. Great, you managed to unlock the anti-cell phone device. Let's see, how does this work? Ah, there you go. Here's a basic plan of the university, but what are those red dots? Of course, Will, they must be on the phone. Obviously, all the phones are with their owners at the prom ball, but look, there's one of them at the opposite end of the university. You're right, that's where the football field is. Let's go have a look at it. Will, we need to find that phone. Bro, I'm about to be out of stars. I don't even have time enough to, like, stop at a crime scene and get more because it's just going. Which I like, obviously. Boy, get... What? Where does this go? Jesus. Great job solving this puzzle of metal pieces, Will, and you're right. It looks like this is an earlier model of the bomb which killed Madison. I guess even serial killers need prototypes. Do you think they planted that bomb here on purpose? Like they did with the pendulum? Yes, I agree. We can't leave anything to chance. Let's have a closer look at this. You may very well find something the Reaper doesn't want us to find. I went from like, I don't know, like 17 stars to a 6. Everything's fast paced, so... Oh, come on, how is that not 9? Holy moly, did you just find blood on the bomb prototype? You did, didn't you? This is amazing. This must be the Rorschach Reaper's blood, Will, and you found it. Oh, I can't wait to get the results. We'll send this blood to Grace straight away. Here we are, Will. Can you find the phone? You already did? That's what I call efficiency. Can I see it? Wait a minute, the phone's been upgraded. You're right. It looks like it was turned into a remote. I agree, we better send it to Alex and pronto. Your instincts were right, like always, Will. The remote you found on the football field is the one that detonated the bomb inside Madison's tiara. Woohoo, and the score is Will, 1, Rorschach Reaper, 0. Oh, and there's more. I had a really good look at it while there were no fingerprints. Do you know what I found? Struck under a button, fibers.
I asked Grace to have a look at them for me, and she's positive that those fibers come from blue silk. Quite fancy for a serial killer, isn't it? Wait, how can you be sure the Rorschach Reaper is still wearing blue? Didn't you have the prom ball on lockdown, Will? Whoever pressed the button had to rush back to the ball to avoid suspicion, and they can't have moved from there since. Oh goodness, you're right, Will. This is brilliant. We know the Rorschach Reaper is wearing blue silk. Well, your keen eyes will always impress me. The blood traces you spot on that bomb were so faint, even I had trouble finding them. The blood was definitely left there by whoever built this bomb. There are traces of it under several parts as if they had cut themselves while assembling the device. But as I said, the traces were faint, but in corrosion from the metal parts drastically contaminated the sample. There's only one analysis simple enough that even the tiniest amount of blood would suffice. Well, the Rorschach Reaper's blood type is A positive. There we are, Will. We got everything we need to catch the Rorschach Reaper and put a stop to those murders. I really wish we could have stayed Madison. Me too. But I'm glad to know that thanks to you, no other victim will fall prey to this maniac. Come on, Will. Let's go arrest our first serial killer. Okay. So is Tess. Dang. Since the beginning. Here we are at last, Major Will. Did you like my little game? I'm sure you enjoyed it. So you're our killer, Tess, or should we call you the Rorschach Reaper? Unimaginative name, but what can I do? No one asked for my opinion. I must say, you've taken your time to catch me. You can say I did you a favor. Had I not decided to kill Madison myself, you would have never known. So why did you do it, Tess? Why kill all those people? Why influence other girls to do your dirty work? Why reveal yourself now? I guess in the end, everything boils down to one simple reason. What's the point of being brilliant if no one knows about it? But you wouldn't know about being brilliant, would you, Officer Jones? Major Will's dog, always following, always praising, always failing. Holy moly. It's unbearable, isn't it? Living in Major Will's shadow, being endlessly scolded for failing to meet their standards. So much frustration, Officer Jones. It has to stop, hasn't it? It can't go on forever. It has to stop now. Now and forever. And there's only one thing to do. The right thing. The right thing to do. Oh crap. Hey Alexa, play Think of It by KSI. Sorry, I had no other choice, Major Will. Jones really looked like he was going to kill you. No, thank you for that. What did you do? You ruined everything. Major Will's death was going to be my masterpiece. You destroyed my work. What is she talking about? Yes, you're right, Will. Better put her away before she tries to hurt anyone again. The right thing. Hit him again. Tess Goodwin, you're here to answer for the murders of Madison Springer, Ronnie Goshwal, Lisa Edwards, and Aaliyah Banks. Your Honor, there must be a mistake. Madison's grand finale was definitely my work, but I didn't lay a finger on those other girls. Did you intend to dispute the claim that you hypnotized unwilling students to carry the murders in your place? Explain yourself to the court, Mrs. Goodwin. Why did you manipulate those poor girls into killing their friends? Manipulate? Misha, Penelope, Taylor, they all wanted to kill. They had it in them. They barely needed the little push I gave them. Their minds were so weak. I bet I could have done it even without hypnotizing them. The murderer sleeps in every one of us, Your Honor. That's what my thesis is all about. So you also intend to dispute the fact that you tried to manipulate a police officer into killing his partner? If only that dang half-brain penguin didn't stop me, it would have worked. It would have all worked. My thesis would have been complete. What a fascinating patchwork. The Inspector Jones, so much anger, so much frustration. He's just like a kettle boiling up. You should be careful around him, Major Will. I wonder what he saw in the Rorschach test I laid out for him. What were those tests about, Miss Goodwin? Did you use them to trick your victim? To select them, to be exact, anyone might be a murderer under the right circumstances, but what those fragile minds saw in the ink sealed their fates. They were mine to play with. And you, Miss Goodwin, what did you see in those Rorschach tests? Believe me, Your Honor, you don't want to know. So be it. Tess Goodwin for the murder of Madison Springer and the second-degree murders of Ronnie Goshwell, Lisa Edwards, and Aaliyah Banks. This court hereby condemns you to life in prison with no chance for parole. Court is adjourned. Did you see the way Tess smiled when they let her out? Well, I think that smile will haunt me forever. What she said about there being a killer in every one of us. What she said about Jones being able to snap and... She's wrong, right, Will? She's got to be wrong. I refuse to believe that people aren't good at heart. Jones would never want to hurt you. She manipulated him. She must have put some cookies on the pendulum. Did someone say cookie? Or maybe it was muffin. Jones, you're alright? Oh my, that's a pretty massive bandage you got there. Yes, and apparently I fell down the stairs before we could arrest Tess. Sorry about that, Will. Yeah. Stairs. Oh, it could have happened to anyone. Now, why don't we go back to the station? Let's celebrate the arrest of the Rorschach Reaper, Major Will. Hello, Chief King. You asked to see Major Will. What's wrong? I am not a child anymore. This is my life, Grandpa, and I choose what I do with it. And right now, I choose to get out of here. Kathy, wait. Darn, I'm sorry, Major Will. I don't want you to witness this. My granddaughter is independent, but involving herself in our investigations is too risky. I want her to stop being the artist, or I'll change her of university. She didn't take the news well, but it's for her own good. She has to understand this. Please, I know she respects you, Major Will. Could you talk to her about this? Well, that was kind of awkward. I never thought Kathy would be so upset to fight with Chief King like that. Kathy's upset? Why? What happened? What has her grandfather told her? She's a sensible woman. We need to make sure she's okay. I'm calling her right now. Alex, wait, darn. He was quick to react, but we should let him call Kathy. We need to have a chat with her anyway, and he has better ways to contact her. Everyone's on edge after the nerve-wracking investigation. Chief King, Kathy, and now Alex, and Caroline. She has a serious breakdown. I wonder if she's calmed down. And Chad, he's left the police station, but he seemed far from okay. I'm worried. We should have a chat with him too. Maybe they're both still at the university. And maybe you should talk to your grandfather again, Kathy. Look, here's Major Will. I bet they'll know what to do. Major Will, Alex told me you wanted Chad. I bet my grandfather asked you to talk to me and to stop my hacker's activities. Tell him I refuse. I didn't become the artist to have someone dictate my choices. Even my grandfather. My life, my choice, end of discussion. Kathy, the artist? Hello? I'm sorry, Major Will. She hung up. Seriously, I'd like to have a whole discussion with Kathy King in the flesh, not with the artist with a tablet. Well, she said she doesn't want to see us when I asked her to come, but I think I caught a glimpse of the prom's hall in the video feed. I'll go there with you. I'm sorry, Major Will. I don't really feel like chatting right now, but I need your help. Sure, anything you need, Chad. You can count on us to help you get through this. Okay, I've been looking for that picture we took with Madison after we went to the lake during spring break. I think I lost it someplace around here. It was such a great day with her. It was. Everything's over now. Hey, it's gonna be alright, Major Will. We'll find it for you ASAP. You wait for us while we take a look around. Caroline, what are you doing in the dean's office? The investigation is over. We've arrested the Rorschach Reaper. Donna lent me her office for a while. I'm reorganizing everything. I'll make the college's security system better than it's ever been. Please, could you come back later? I'm busy. I have to make such atrocities won't ever happen again here. No one will be able to hurt Greensboro students again. Wait, actually, you could help me, Major Will. I just submitted a first draft of suggestions for the security program to Donna. You're a pro. You could give me your opinion. We all need to keep students safe. I don't know where Donna has put my proposition in this big office. I need your help. Please, could you help me find it for the students' sake? Hey, look at me, I'm a hacker, and I hide behind my mask to be more mysterious. Haha, it's too bad nobody's here to see this. Very funny, Jones. I don't think you picked that mask and leaflet to have fun, right? Well, you proved Kathy was there. Okay, Grumpy, but she's obviously gone now, and this flyer only gives us an illegible number sequence. Maybe the illegible code on this flyer will give us a new way to contact her. Well, please, could you try to decipher it? Major Will, we've been looking everywhere. Let's have a look at this bag you found. The picture Chad's looking for could be in there. Nice catch, Will. I see the Parents Association logo on those shreds of paper you found. Wonder why it's shredded. Didn't Caroline say it was important? You're right, Will. She's not really her usual composed self today. Can you piece it back together, please? I'm curious to see what she's written. I feel like that's like the first time I ever got all of them right in one. Well, this character sequence is perfectly legible thanks to you, Will, but it doesn't really help. What's the point of making handouts if no one can read them? It's a game. If you're good enough to decode the string of characters, you're worthy enough to access the artist's message. I need to go back to my lab. Decoding this may take some time. Oh, that's cute. Look at this picture you found, Will. I understand why Chad is so devastated. See how red he is on this one? Madison really liked him. It's obvious. Too bad she... Yes, you're right. Let's get back to him. Hold on, Will. ACU will be able to help Caroline prevent some new problems on the campus. Let's read her suggestions for the security system. What the heck? I know some universities have weapon detectors at the entrances, but what would Greensboro University need a helicopter patrolling every hour for? Every student should wear a GPS tracker. Cameras in the bathrooms. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Listen to this, Will. Students should carry a curriculum permit. Circulation permit. I think I can see why it's shredded. Caroline has lost it. She even wants students to notify any change of schedule 2 days beforehand. We need to calm her down. Dear Chad, we found your picture. It was in the bag on the field. Everything's fine. Yeah, now that I have it back, things Preacher Will. You know, you're not so bad after all, Chad. I can't believe Madison was Amish. That's probably why she was distant sometimes. Now I get it. I wish she had told me. I would have understood what felt like a strange behavior sometimes, and... I really want to go back to her funeral though, but I know I can't. Gosh darn it. There's probably a way. They're not that hard to. Maybe if I wear discreet clothes. Could you and Major Will go with me to that clothes shop I know? I just don't want to go alone. Maybe you find some gems out there. Oh, that clothes shop? You know, the one that got a murderer there before? Yeah, sure, we can go there. Okay, actually, it looks good. Caroline, we need to talk to you about your program revision. We found a shred in the office, but when we pieced it back, you read your suggestions. They're ridiculous. Shredded? What do you mean? Why would anyone shred my program? I wrote my best suggestions. Your best suggestions? I thought you were joking. I'm sorry, Caroline, but I shredded your program as soon as I read it. Donna, I thought you were busy contacting Madison's parents. Why did you shred my program? It was good. It's important. It's what the students need. No, Caroline, it's not. The university needs a better prevention system, but it doesn't need such excessive and expensive restrictions. You need to cool your head. We'll work on a new program once you're calmer, but we can't waste more of your time, Major Will. You've already helped the university so much. Please take this as a thank you.
Alright, well, I finally deciphered the artist's code. It's actually a link to Kathy's blog. It's like a diary of Kathy's hacker persona. Apparently she has a lot of fans, and she leaves flyers everywhere at the university to get in touch with them. Seriously? Let me see that blog. Oh look, at the last entry, the title says, Artist to the prom, and she describes how happy she is to go to the ball. Exactly, she wrote, I'll be there in the civilian attire, no mask tonight. She really wanted to go to the prom. What if we missed her in the hall? Kathy, I knew you'd be here. Why didn't you show up earlier on? We found your mask and flyer. Major Will was worried. I'm sorry, I was hiding in the bathrooms. I don't want to go back home yet. I was supposed to go to a party. I don't want to fight with my grandfather. I don't want to leave Greensboro. I know we had to talk about it, but I just wanted to dance. Tell me, Alex, would you dance with me? Please, all I wanted was to have a dance with a nice guy at my prom ball. You dance? With me? But there's no music and no light. Of course, this idiot will love to dance with you, Kathy. Go and have fun. Come on, Major Will. You need some space. And I'm seeing the piles of burgers on the buffet table. It would be a pity to let them go to waste. Later in King's office. Major Will, just the person I needed. Have you talked to Kathy yet? Did you manage to convince? Oh, I'm sorry, this can't wait. The Mayor Johnson has a great offer for you. I want to congratulate you, Major Will. I'm glad you arrested the Rorschach Reaper before the media's frenzy around this freak blew up in our faces. You see, the next local elections are approaching. A serial killer running loose before the start of my re-election campaign would have lowered my popularity significantly. But thanks to you, things look brighter. That's why I'm promoting you to the wealthy district of Maple Heights. With the elections, I need the best major on the field there. The people of Maple Heights are the real leaders in Greensboro. Nobody could handle them better than you. What do you say, Major Will? A district full of politicians? No thank you. For real? That's great, Will. Maple Heights is the place to be. We'll get to meet stars, politics, important people. Exactly, I'm actually hosting a party to launch my campaign for the oncoming elections in a few days. It'll be a good occasion for you to meet Maple Heights elite, Major Will. Well, we're done with the University District, guys, after so long. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time for Case 42 and the new district. But yeah, guys, that was the University District. Rest in peace, Madison Springer. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Get out.